Even when I close my eyes, I see Durga and Apu running along the village road. And the white flowers are flying in the wind. The whistle of the train is heard in the distance. The train is coming. Kashful had trotted to see the train, but by that time the train was out of sight. Who does not remember this scenario from the movie Pather Panchali? When we think of the autumn season, we think of white flowers floating in the corners of our eyes, rows of sailing boats, gray-white clouds gathering in the far corner of the sky. Sometimes the play of light in the sweet sun, and sometimes the sudden attack of rain. At times, you can see the play of sun and clouds. In the autumn afternoon, a bunch of Kashful blossoms softly, the touch of the hand reaches the heart. Autumn Kashful invisibly sways the heart in the heart of the young woman. Autumn afternoons become pleasant only for Kashful. By the river, by the water on the coast, this flower shows itself in glory. On the outskirts of Dhaka, the sandy water shores are full of Kashful flowers. In different parts of Dhaka's suburbs including Karanaiganj, Diabari of Dhaka, white and white Kashful are now making their presence known in mid-autumn. And the glory of this seasonal Kashful has reached far abroad. And international Chinese media has written a few columns about this Kashful in the suburbs of Dhaka. Tried to describe the beauty of autumn. Autumn is the queen of the season. Kashful is completely natural. Recently, except in a few areas, it has no cultivation, no care. It blooms very neglected in the river bank or wide sand in this autumn. Looking at the Kash forest from a distance, it seems that the thin white clouds of autumn have descended on Dharani's chest. You can't help but be impressed when the Kashfuls move their heads from side to side after getting a little breeze. The inflorescence of the white flower is 15 to 30 centimeters long. Fine white hair on seed. Known blades of grass are up to 3 meters tall. Its stem is similar to that of grass. The leaves are rough and linear, half to 1 meter in length and 6 to 15 millimeters in width. Kashful is found in almost all areas of South Asia. Do you remember Satyajit Ray's Panchali movie? Apu and Durga are running through the forest. It took Satyajit Ray a year to shoot this scene of Kashban. The beauty of Kashban was ruined by heavy rains. The next year he waited for the flowers to bloom again in the same place. Poet Numalendu Gaina has changed the name of his village to Kashban. Kashtala was the birthplace of the poet 3 kilometers south of Bharata Pazala Sadar Netrokana. Kashvan is the poet who loves Kashful. Ravi Tagore wrote in his autumn poem Ajay Ki Tomer Durmurti, Paranu Sharad Prabhag. O Mat Banga, the green limbs are shining in the beauty of a mall. You can't catch the river outside, the rice field in the field, and the quail is singing in your assembly. In the middle you stand, mother in the autumn dawn. Who does not touch the lines of such poetry? Disorientated, the pale white Kashban runs where the mind is. Kashban's benefits are not only limited to drinking water. House shed or vegetable garden fence Kashflower also has aerotic properties. Cultivation is done to prevent soil erosion. Apart from sugar cane sprouts, a special kind of paper pulp is also made from sugar cane. All in all, Kashful is not only a symbol of the charm of autumn, but the life of Kash is also connected with our lifestyle. Kashful is basically a type of grass belonging to the Chan tribe. Kash bushes grow on the banks of rivers, swamps, grasslands, dry rough areas, mountains or any high places and villages. However, they are seen growing more on the banks of the river. This is because the banks of the river have a layer of alluvial soil and the roots of the kasha can easily expand in this soil. In the autumn season, white flowers drop. Kashful can be found in all regions of Bangladesh. Kashful is feather soft and pure white in color. The two sides of the shural leaves of the tree are very sharp. Kash has been used for many years as a shelter for barges of fuel and low-cost water in rural areas. According to Ayurvedic doctors, Kashful has several medicinal properties. For example, if you have stones in the gallbladder, If you regularly drink medicine made from the root of the plant and other ingredients, the gallstones will be removed. Regular application of Kashful beet like sandalwood on the skin removes body odor. Cough root is also used to treat boils in the body as a pain reliever. Kashful leaves or flowers are used for auspicious work. Kush is a genus of flowering plants that look like cash. Kush is at the top of the Puranas, the sacred scriptures of Hindus. Kashful has been mentioned in literature in various ways. Rabindranath composed the dance drama Shapmakan based on the story of the ancient book Kashjataka. Kashful removes the blackness of the mind. Whiteness means removing fear and conveying a message of peace. Kashful leaves or flowers are used for auspicious work. Kashful has existed in Bangladesh and its neighboring regions since prehistoric times. Another species of cash flower is Kush. They look almost like Kashful. Kush's place is very high in the sacred scriptures of Sanatan religion's Puranas. Kashful can be planted on the banks of village houses or ponds if desired. But in that case you have to choose a place that is slightly cold and mixed with sand. Environmental and related experts claim the effect of climate change behind the decline of forest. A change in something that grows naturally indicates a change in the natural environment. Moreover, Kashful has decreased day by day due to the encroachment of the river bank. Not for fuel or for any other purpose, but at least for the needs of the human beauty lover's mind, let the river banks remain as before the horizon-wide forest. Due to land encroachment and the increase in river bank cultivation, the extent of forest has decreased.